It's Gypsy Man. And yo, what is the deal with people not wanting to clean their guns? Like, it trips me out every time I see a video and people are like, "Oh, I've shot 10,000 rounds and I never clean my guns." And you know, you like wear it like a badge of honor. Like, there's nothing wrong with cleaning your guns. Like, you're supposed to clean your guns. And I get questions sometimes on, when should I clean my gun, after how many rounds? And I'm like, yo, I don't have a round count. Clean your gun every time you shoot it. You know, I'd rather have my guns ready to go and operational whenever I need to use it. Like, especially if you're using your EDC. Like, you definitely need to clean your EDC more, because your EDC actually gets a lot of dust bunnies in it. You know, that oil, it definitely is going to be absorbed, or it's even going to rub off. So your gun, EDC especially, the ones we don't shoot, the ones that we just throw aside or throw it into what you should do, throw it into a safe place when you take it off, needs to be cleaned more often, probably, than the guns you take out recreationally, your range gun. Just to make sure that that thing is always working. Definitely lubed, and you don't have to do much. It doesn't take much to clean your guns. Like, if you clean your guns on a regular, like mine, you can see that mine, I shot, I don't know, a few hundred rounds yesterday. And you can see that I hardly have to do anything to my guns to clean them, because I keep them lubed and I keep them clean. So most times all I gotta do is just wipe it down and just re-lube it. No issue. It doesn't take time. I am one of those people that find it very relaxing to clean their guns. So, I may be the exception to the rule, but yo, if you're really into this, get into your gun. Get to know your gun. It's like when you buy a used car and you wash it for the first time and you notice that there's a blemish that you didn't see when you purchased it. And then you're like, oh man, what if I would have saw this? And you know how the story goes in your head. So, same thing with your guns, because you should be inspecting your guns. It's not just the cleaning. You should be inspecting your guns while you're cleaning them, looking for things that you may not notice while you're shooting, because you have your gun apart and you see how clean everything's getting, and you start to see things better, just like washing your car. You had no idea I hit something. Same attitude with your guns. But like I said, I see people wearing it like a badge of honor, like it's like not cool to like clean your guns, and I don't think that's the message that we should be putting out there. I think the message that we should be putting out there is that everything should be ready to go. Everything. And I don't know if it's just my guns or the way I shoot. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you truly, I've never had a malfunction with the gun. I had a mag malfunction, and I haven't solved that, but I have an idea what it was. It was probably from the mags dropping, and it just, so many drops, things that got out of spec. But I've never had a malfunction with my Glock, and I shoot thousands and thousands of rounds, and I've never had a malfunction. So I'm gonna say that's because I maintain my guns every time I shoot them. I also, and I thought someone was lying. Well, before I bought my 2011, he told me that his Staccato never had a malfunction with his Staccato, and I didn't believe him until I bought my own. And I don't know what type of maintenance he was doing, but I do the maintenance that I do with all my guns. Right after I shoot them, I just clean them. It's all part of the range day. And I can tell you with confidence that I've never had a malfunction with my gun, my 2011. I've never had a stovepipe. I've never had a misfire. I haven't had any of those issues with mine. But that's mine, you know. But I'm going to say it's because I maintain my guns every time I shoot. So I just wanted to make that quick video. You know, don't be ashamed to be one of those people like myself that cleans their guns every time they shoot them. Look, that's the way it needs to be. That's the way it should be. So there's no honor in being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Cleanliness is the way to go. People bring me their guns to work on. I'm like, dude, wipe your gun up before you bring it to me. I don't like working on dirty guns. I did the same thing when it came to working on motorcycles and things like that. Call it anal, call it whatever you want. But I think a person, a smith or a mechanic, will like you, and will say less things about you if you bought your car or your gun in this case to them clean for them to work on. So clean your guns, lube your guns, make sure they're ready to go. Every time you go to the range, just inspect them real quick, make sure they're lubed up, and you may have the luck that I've had, and you won't have misfires during competition, and especially, and hopefully never, while you're in an encounter that's an imminent threat. So Gypsy Man, quick video, and I'm out.